Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayhi said that lofty ranks cannot be attained except through trial. If you go on Muslim social media like Twitter and YouTube, you're going to hear the same phrase over and over again, which is that this life is a test. But look, what does that really mean? Like, what does it mean for this life to be a test? Well, I want to give you this analogy. Let's say someone came up to you and gave you this option. You could be homeless for a year, but for the rest of your life, you're going to have all the riches in the world. You could have all the houses, the cars, pretty much anything you asked for. But you just have to go through that 1 year, that one period in your life where you're homeless and you pretty much are broke, you have nothing. Most people would probably take this deal because it's only a year of your life that you're actually struggling and the rest is easy. But what I want you to know about this scenario is that the struggle of 1 year of homelessness, of being broke, is not an obstacle to the path of success, but rather that struggle is the path to your success. If you don't go through that 1 year of homelessness, you're never going to have that lifetime of riches. So the way I look at this phrase, that this life is a test, is that this dunya is just a small amount of time in our real life. In the same way that you'd happily be homeless for a year to have riches for the rest of your life, you'd also happily struggle in this dunya for however long it takes to be able to experience paradise for the rest of your life. And this dunya, with all the fitnas and the struggles, all of the difficult parts of it, these difficult parts are not the obstacles towards getting to Jannah, rather they're actually the way you get to Jannah. You're not going to achieve anything special in this life or the next if you don't go through those struggles. Those struggles are what shape you. But the thing is, this might still be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. Like, think about the fact that throughout this life, you're going to have a lot of struggles. And if you want to do anything special, you're going to have to experience a lot of pain. That's hard to think about because, to be honest, we are weak, right? What if we fold under the pressure? What if we give up? Well, here's the thing. Allah says that He does not burden a soul more than it can bear. And this is a very popular verse. You probably heard it a lot. But the way I like to see this verse is that imagine you're at this struggle. You're struggling with, whatever it is, maybe whatever fitna. And there's you with this current struggle and a bunch of alternate realities ahead of you based on what you do with this struggle. Somewhere you give up and somewhere you get past that struggle based on all of the decisions you make in any of these alternate realities. But when Allah says that He does not burden a soul more than it can bear, that means that one of these alternate realities, one of these decisions that you could make about the struggle leads to success. It leads to you breaking free from that struggle. So think about it like this. With whatever struggle you're facing, there's a 100% guarantee that if you make the right decisions, you'll succeed and you'll get past that struggle because Allah says that He does not burden you more than you can bear. Meaning, you're able to do it. Allah gave you this fitna and this struggle because you have the strength to get through it. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said that for a believer, this life is like a prison, and for the disbeliever, this life is like a paradise. In the same way, a prisoner gets stripped of his freedom for however many years, and he's really waiting and anticipating for the day he gets out, the believer should act the same way with this dunya and the akhirah. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to not stop making dua to Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.